Every drop of sorry. Every drop of water in the ocean, even in the deepest parts, responds to the forces that create the tide. Um, no other forces that affect the sea is so strong. Compared with the tides, the wave created by the wind and surface movement felt no more than 100 fathoms below the surface. The current also seldom involved more than the upper several hundred fathoms, despite their impressive sweep. I'll read this again. Every drop of water in the ocean, even in the deepest parts, responds to the forces that create the tide. I understand this sentence. And next, no other forces affect the seas so strong. The waves created by the wind, surface movements felt no more than 100 It is important to understand the meaning of not more than. Yeah, I know that, but I confirm the meaning. The currents also seldom involve more than the upper several hundred fathoms, despite their impressive sweep. Okay, the tides are a response of the water of the ocean to the pull of the moon and the more distant sun. In theory, there is a gravitational attraction between the water and even the outer star of the universe. In reality, however, the pull of remote stars is so slight as to be obliterated by the control of the moon, and to a lesser extent the sun. Just as the moon rises later each day by 15 minutes. On the average, so, in most places, the time of high tide is correspondingly later each day. And as the moon waxes and wanes in its monthly cycle, so the height of the tide varies. The tidal movements are strongest when the moon is a silver in the sky, and when it is full. Silver. These are the highest flood tide and the lowest ebb tides of the lunar months and are called the spring tide. At this time, the sun, moon, and earth are nearly in line, and the pull of the two heavenly bodies in added together to bring the water high on the beaches, to send itself upward against the sea cliff, and to draw a high tide into the harbors twice each month at the quarters of the moon, when the sun, moon, and earth lie and the apexes of triangular configurations, and the pole of the sun and moon are opposed. The moderate tidal movements called neap tide occur. Then the difference between high and low water is less than at any other time during the month. This phrase is really difficult to understand. Okay, let's check the meaning of reiterate. Of reiterate. Works. Ebb means water or wane. Ebb. Neep.
啊。